staying power, this BLG top side, if nothing else. They've got the playmaking to try and make something happen, where I don't know that actually IG have got enough damage early on to be able to fight with that.
I would be on this. I'm on the same page as you, and I would actually encourage you to go a little further and just, they don't. This is a
banana brush into the river and try and make that gank happen. Instead, though, like we say, not necessarily the easiest position for him to be in, and it's just going to be a quick clear, and you can actually see that On is invading and making Wei's life even more miserable.
Nice thing to do, especially laying down a little bit of extra vision. Wei would love to do something about this and does have backup on the way, but Shun is here as well. Slam into the wall, and Perma CC Shane does have On flashing away, still alive for now, but one more auto collects first blood for Wei. Traded back immediately, however, as Viper will collect a kill. A bad news sign for IG. Wei does flay some competition out, and Knight in the mid lane could go down, but not enough mana on Rookie to finish the kill.
No, I mean, I'll look for a laser, which could snipe him with the Airy, but not quite going to be able to find it. Something versus in his ear.
The powerful early game from BLG that you highlighted in the draft, however, pays off now. First Dragon is going their way. No contest from IG, as they simply don't have the early damage.
Yeah, and wisely, I think, giving it away. And I mean, I'm a little bit worried, right? We talked about the fact that BLG have this really strong early game. I don't think their late game's weak either.
But IG have lots of backup to take these subsequent two. Not a terrible trade by any means. Pretty even for both teams. And because BLG got the Dragon earlier,
I kind of just thought experimenting how this game looks to play out. And I think that it really does come down to how well these ultis are going to be able to land. Right, Keeper's verdict for one is going to be massive. He's got wall, should be fine to cone his way out. Never mind.
Once again, bullying the Bard in the river. Give it to Photic, and he gets it. If that kill had gone away, bit rough, but as it is, that goes to him, and Rookie is going to get picked up by Knight. So gold going in the right places for both teams. The Azir win condition and the Aphelios win condition feeling a bit better about themselves, although I will note that despite Photic picking up the kill right now, there is still a small gold lead in the favor of Viper off of the earlier kill and subsequent laning.
Ultimately, that's very beneficial.
Oh, Viper! He wants the kill!
Oh, yeah.
He takes down Photic in a 1v2, and he might just do the same as Wei, forcing out the flash. Viper cannot be underestimated. You will die for that sin.
Yeah, man, you throw your hook out like that and it misses. Viper's got every right to just decide to head in.
It's not awesome, but Viper's alone in the lane, so not only did he have a CS lead, not only did he and does he maintain a kill lead, he's also got a full level lead on Photic, which on Yunara is really impactful.
It's genuinely massive. And, you know, we talked about, once again, the fact that as we move into this mid to late game that not really sure which of these teams is on paper favoured, but that's assuming that you go in at parity. Viper at this stage is looking to go in with a massive advantage, and it's 3v3 down on the bot side. On the 10th of fate there.
Engage onto On, but remember, just now spotted is going to be Shun here to defend his bot lane. Viper left alone with Photic a little bit too long. Half health.
Another
the
1v2.
AD carry takes down Photic again in a 1v2. Picks up a second kill. May just pick up a third, but Wei is here to shut him down. One more auto does it as Shun comes in to avenge his AD carry. Can't quite finish the kill. Knight's arrived, and it is a scuffle in the bot lane going in the favor of BLG. Rookie will walk this one out as On arrives a little bit late, but two more kills for Viper and another for Knight is great news for BLG.
This Viper guy is crazy at League of Legends, dear. I don't know what to tell you. He's just 1v2ing the bot lane on spawn. Finds himself another. This time he picks up Jue as well. He's just dodging everything here, and Jue on this thresh has not really been clinical like he needs to be. Those big clutch hooks need to be finding Viper, and at the minute, and they're able to find a good way back onto the map with that second item being finished for Viper.
Doesn't even cancel the home guards. There is no worse feeling than when an auto follows you all the way back to base and cancels your home guards. Perhaps being tempered fated as a 1-2 Aphelios is a worse feeling, but when you have Thresh, who actually gets to lantern you out, maybe it feels a little bit better. The keeper's verdict from Wei, as you mentioned, is on point, and it has to continue being on point if IG want a prayer of winning this game.
And now let's see how well IG can defend this. Photic's half HP. They've already lost bot lane tier 1 because of a little bit of hovering done by Jun on that bot side, so Rookie didn't feel like he could step up there. Now they get to walk up and they hit that tier 1 turret. They don't take it down, but they're going to resonate this and turn it into a Rift Herald as well. Jun is actually playing on the map so nicely as he just walks from one lane to another, getting everything that he wants. Viper stepping up 1v3 this time with no ulti.
It makes me wonder whether it's hubris or just a supreme display of talent, even if Kiana ain't in this game. Now the engage gonna go down by IG, but Viper with plenty of mid lane pressure has walked on over. Soboro's teleport in though does change the numbers. As Knight joins, it starts to shift back into BLG's favor, albeit with no jungler. Shun has fallen, and Bin, low HP, means a magical journey out for BLG. Quick dodge on the engage, or re-engage by Bin, takes him out as Photic underneath tower gets focused by Knight, going low, going lower. Viper needs to lay out damage, but doesn't have enough against the front line of Soboro. Does go to half health, now has the confidence, flashes forward, doesn't finish the kill. Rookie's turning things around on him. Viper is sub 100 HP, but Knight wants to finish off Photic as well. Flashes on him, can't do it. Emperor's Divide shuffles 3 people back into a non-existent BLG, but the soldiers are able to do enough, collecting Zhui and starting things off on 1 HP. Everybody is on blinking health bars. Rookie is running into the jungle. Knight gets knocked up and traded out. This is a messy, messy backstreet fight, Rudude.
Yeah, there were no guns brought to this. It was purely knives and it was purely in the dark with the judging of some of those skill shots and calculations on HP. What a great fight, though. That is what we've been looking for this series. Just some bare-knuckle brawls. Ultimately, BLG are the ones, once again, who come out on top as they'll secure themselves their 3rd dragon. Invictus Gaming looking to take down the jungler. Really smart idea, right? Let's take out Jun. Let's try and remove that chance of a 50-50. And once again, it's Wei who gets the best of the Smite fight. And this 5v4 afterwards, you're expecting IG to be able to win this, but Knight is doing such a good job at consistently upping his DPS, making sure that he's free hitting pretty much the entire time. He forces Photic out down on this bot side, who at this point you just need to recall. If you don't have ulti, you can't contribute to this fight really at all. And then Viper, his ulti just now coming back up off cooldown. Manages to land a double snipe, but then he flashes forward, autos Rookie instead of autoing Soboro, and he died in the mid lane.
And he's not the only one. On gonna fall as well. To be fair, physically does Viper die?
Does he get hit by another hook? No, he gets
no.
Okay. And he just tags the turret is the actual answer.
I suppose so. Bin does not get the revive pop for him, so that'll be another free kill going the way of IG. Maybe having a little too much fun.
Dear. It's feeling a little too familiar as BLG are starting to slightly slip apart. I won't say fall apart, and now we're going all the way in for IG on the bot side.
I did not pick up the blue buff, which actually matters for the subsequent fight. Doesn't have enough mana to have a full one, and as a result, BLG will back away.
And I'd just say that the frontline capabilities of BLG are going to do a lot more than that of IG. Soboro, quite easy to be ignored, honestly, on this side. He's very slow, very immobile character if he's not got ulti.
Photic being set up for success, though, is the hope for IG. Teleport into the mid lane with Wei, wanting an engage, needs a knock-up, and does find double knock-ups. One onto on, classic. But Viper, untouched in this fight, does do a decent amount of damage to the shield of Soboro, and ultimately has to back away. Stun onto a now significantly hurt Wei with 13 seconds left on this Drake. This is the setup for IG. They have River priority. They have Photic with some suboptimal guns, but they have a chance at taking the dragon.
Yeah, this is Soul here for BLG if they can get in. Recall's coming through now for Knight. He's going to be able to TP in, hopefully with that fully picked up item. Banana Bush controlled and looks like a Smite fight 50-50.
Double stun down by On, as well as the Tempered Fate. Gives so much free time to Shun to go in, grab the soul for BLG, and let his team free fire onto IG. Bin will fall, but Viper, classic Viper, is all up in the face of IG as Knight collects a triple kill. And it's Soul and a big good news story for BLG.
Yeah, On looks like an absolute demon on this board. Giving him so much playmaking is definitely something that Invictus Gaming probably regretting right about now, and they gave the Yunara over to Viper as well, which is definitely something that they will know not.
If he had red-white for this. Because he was on purple-blue, and while it may not be the deciding variable, it really impacted IG's ability to take that fight. On is doing an incredible job, but by the same...
And with Jun clearing his Krugs down on that bot side, he's got time for one camp, maybe two, but that's about it.
Viper's so confident, as he has been for a lot of this game. He's walking up 1v2, he's walking up to Photic 1v1, and that is not a good idea, Photic. We cannot
illegal.
We cannot be doing that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I think Photic here, yeah, big misstep.
He's lost the sauce. On's getting cyber bullet again, though. I know that he's good on this Bard, but man, do IG hate him.
They do. They've chosen, you know, this is you'll know this as a support player. If you pick a playmaking support, I'm thinking global taunt, AoE, and that's how it works. Whatever it is, everybody just focuses you regardless of consequence. To try and claim back some of the vision lost around this bot side, they definitely need to here. It's definitely a must-do thing as they're losing out on the top side and losing out a little bit in that mid lane as well. I think giving the inhibitor turret for positioning on this dragon, it's worthwhile.
Yeah, and IG prevented a lot of resets for a while, which is nice. Jun didn't get to go back to base. Maybe that makes a difference. The small amounts of items. Photic, again, purple and blue for this fight. As a teleport is going to come in. It has been on a flank. Well, Knight's TP actually gets interrupted.
Knight, yeah.
He will not be here for this fight. Tempered Fate going to go wide. Bin in the front line, going to get slammed into the wall, but he ults on forward. It is a 4-man ult from Bin. He is all over IG, and as Photic falls, Wei will go second. Wei likely to be the third. Another heroic charge, not going to matter at all for him. It is a double kill for Bin, another kill for Shun, a quadra for BLG with only Soboro left up, and it is BLG surely going for the end of the game.
Yeah, they're going to dance through their top laner, and you'd like to think that through the top lane as well, they'll be able to close out this game. Knight here, I mean, trying to end the game where his team are electing to take that Herald.
I guess not.
TPs. Yeah, they're feeling like, you know what, we want to have a little bit more fun. We've not had an Elder in a little while. We need some... Honestly, dear, it's been a rough week, okay? They need some Elder stomps.
That was close. That was red buff level.
That was. Thank God he got one.
LG are dotting their I's. We expect them to cross their T's. And Baron's on the way with an Elder Dragon in tow. This is the point where you could really just click your mouse, take your hands off the keyboard, maybe start typing. You're going to be just fine.
Yeah, you can see Knight here. I mean, with the Elder, he just one-shots anyone that steps up. Rookie, alas, you've gone too far forward.
Now, this is going to be the example of that. Exhibit A. The 10-1 Azir with Elder Dragon one-shotting you at 30 minutes into the game.
Yeah, and a 17-stack Magi's. Let's see. Can Knight, I think he needs 2 full kills or a contribution on 4 more to make it to the full 25. There are 4 people under these Nexus turrets.
Might just be able to do it. Yeah. Right now, IG do not have a prayer in the world of stepping up to BLG, who want yet another 2-0 in this series, who want to lock themselves in right here to the top 4 in Ascend with style, up 14,000 gold. They are besting their record from the last time these two teams met, and BLG are accelerating themselves towards a very successful run in Group Ascend. Nexus now focused down. BLG go for the team fight. They go for the silly plays. They go for the style. Bin goes into the fountain to finish the game. Nexus will go...